One of the main takeaways I got from this class was the concept of fitting form into function when it comes to media. Expressing creative and academic ideas successfully requires using a medium, or a combination of media, that most effectively tells a story. Through my own use of software like Camtasia and Audacity, as well as observations of my peers' work, I learned which forms of media were most appropriate for expressing my thoughts and how to effectively employ them. Our second assignment in this class was an audio essay. This called for a small step out of my comfort zone, which had previously been limited mostly to written expression. The idea was simple enough, so I started with some journal entries I had written while on a trip to Nepal and just recorded myself reading it on Audacity. I thought it was too simple, so I listened to it over again and on my revision spotted a few areas I could work on to help my essay better portray my story. I edited the script so that I spoke with more natural diction and structure, and added a soundtrack and provided background to my story. The result was a composition with a higher sense of realism than either a written text or a simple reading. The mashup was by far and away the most fun, and also the most difficult of our assignments. I decided that I want to mash up the visuals from a children's movie with the audio from a darker, more dramatic film's trailer. I came across some artistic difficulties, like creating a visual plot to parallel the trailer's audio, as well as tons of minute technical obstacles like voice pairing. In the end, I think the mashup served as yet another example of the transitivity of media. If you remove the audio aspect of A Bug's Life, you're left with something totally different and open to interpretation. Similarly, isolating the audio from The Day After Tomorrow gives you something that can be translated across media platforms to tell an entirely different story. Our final project, the video essay, essentially called upon all the technical skills we learned throughout the semester in an effort to express a response to an academic topic. The opportunity to use visual, textual, and audio mediums to answer a question created many possibilities for exploring my topic, which was book-to-film adaptation, and comparing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to its film companion. I found this was exactly where format functioned. This was where my learning in this course climaxed. I now had the right skills and possessed an expanded mindset that allowed me to break the walls of written expression and tell people how I really feel about a subject. I've always been able to talk forever about subjects that interest me, but when you give me pen and paper, all I can think about is what not to say. Why can written expression be so difficult? Well, this class answered that question for me, plain and simple. It's so hard because it's not the best way to express an idea. This class opened my eyes to the endless possibilities offered by media, showing me that the most important aspect of expression is fitting form to function. Multimedia composition is the purest form of thought translation. And just as humans' thoughts are practically limitless, so should be our forms of expression.